Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel today. We are diving deep into the 2025 France versus Spain military power comparison. A detailed look into how these two European powers stand on the global defense stage as tensions rise across Europe. And around the world, both France and Spain are preparing their forces for new threats and challenges. Ahead, both nations have rich military histories, but their approaches to power technology and defense strategy differ greatly, making this comparison one of the most fascinating in modern Europe. France has long been recognized as one of the strongest military powers, not only in Europe, but globally. Its military strength is built upon decades of modernization, technological advancement, and strategic vision. The French armed forces consist of around 205,000 active personnel, supported by approximately 35,000 reservists. These forces are divided into land, air, naval, and strategic nuclear components, each one being well-funded and equipped. France's defense industry is among the most advanced in the world, producing state-of-the-art aircraft tanks and naval systems. Spain, on the other hand, while not as large in scale, has been making significant strides in modernizing its armed forces and improving interoperability with NATO allies. Spain has about 125,000 active military personnel, with a strong focus on professionalism, cyber defense, and technology integration, though smaller. Then France. Spain's military has been praised for its efficiency, adaptability, and rapid modernization. The Spanish government has invested heavily in new systems, drones, and electronic warfare capabilities. When looking at air power, France clearly leads with its fleet of advanced Dassault Rafale multi-role fighter jets capable of carrying out missions from air superiority to ground strikes. France's Air and Space Force maintains roughly 250 combat aircraft, including Rafales, Mirage 2000s, and a growing fleet of drones. France's air power gives it a major advantage in long-range and high-intensity conflicts. Its Rafales are equipped with Meteor missiles, among the most advanced in the world, offering beyond visual range. Engagement. Spain's Air Force, while smaller, still maintains an impressive arsenal with around 130 combat aircraft, including Eurofighter Typhoons and upgraded F-18s. Spain's modernization efforts include drone integration and improved radar systems, which enhance its operational reach. Spain's focus is on efficiency and integration within NATO operations, ensuring it can rapidly deploy air power when required, even if it cannot match France's quantity or range of assets. On the ground, France continues to possess one of Europe's most capable land forces. The French army fields roughly 250 main battle tanks, primarily the Leclerc, along with thousands of armored vehicles, artillery, and support systems. The French military emphasizes mobility and technology, combining heavy armor with advanced communication and battlefield awareness systems. Spain's land forces are smaller but still strong, with around 327 Leopard 2E tanks and a variety of modern armored vehicles and artillery systems. Spain's army has focused on speed, flexibility, and cooperation within multinational frameworks. The naval comparison reveals another clear French advantage. France operates one of the world's most powerful navies, including its nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, the Charles de Gaulle, which serves as the flagship of its fleet. The French Navy also includes 10 nuclear-powered submarines and 15 frigates, allowing it to project power globally. France's naval presence extends to overseas territories, ensuring global reach and strategic dominance. Spain's navy, though smaller, is highly modern and efficient. Spain operates the Juan Carlos I amphibious assault ship, capable of deploying aircraft and troops for rapid intervention. The Spanish fleet also includes 11 submarines and modern frigates, making it one of the strongest Mediterranean naval forces. Spain's focus on regional dominance and rapid response gives it a strategic edge in southern Europe and the Mediterranean Sea. One of the biggest distinctions between France and Spain lies in nuclear capability. France is one of the few nations with a nuclear arsenal, maintaining both air-launched and submarine. launched nuclear weapons. This strategic deterrent gives France unparalleled leverage in global affairs and secures its position as a world power. Spain, by contrast, does not possess nuclear weapons and instead focuses on diplomacy, alliances, and strategic cooperation within NATO and the European Union to ensure national security. Defense spending further highlights the differences. France allocates around $60 billion annually to defense, about 2% of its GDP. This investment supports a large defense industry employing over 200,000 people and ensures constant research and development. Spain spends approximately $25 billion on defense, but has committed to increasing its budget to meet NATO's 2% goal by 2029. Both nations are expanding their investments in cybersecurity, space, defense, and artificial intelligence, recognizing the evolving nature of modern warfare. In terms of space and cyber capabilities, France is far ahead, having established a dedicated space command to protect satellites and space-based assets. France views space as a critical domain for national defense. Spain is also developing its space defense strategy, investing in satellite communication and surveillance systems to support both civilian and military missions. These advancements show how both countries are preparing for next-generation warfare. Global presence is another area where France stands out. French forces are deployed across multiple continents, including Africa, the Middle East, and the Indo-Pacific, with bases in Djibouti, the UAE, and several African nations. This gives France an unmatched ability to project power and respond to crises. Spain's military presence outside Europe is smaller, but its geographical location gives it control over key maritime routes between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean, which remains strategically vital for European security. France's defense industry also gives it an edge globally, as it ranks among the top exporters of weapon systems. The Rafale jet, for example, has been sold to India, Egypt, and Greece, boosting France's influence and creating strategic alliances. Spain's defense industry, while smaller, has specialized in producing parts for European projects and in modern naval and aerospace technologies, particularly in partnership with other EU states. In air defense, France maintains superior radar integration, logistics, and mid-air refueling systems, allowing its aircraft to operate farther and longer. Spain is catching up through modernization programs and drone development, including the integration of MQ-9 Reaper drones for surveillance and strike missions. Spain's emphasis on unmanned systems indicates a strategic pivot toward digital and remote warfare on the battlefield. France's experience in overseas combat operations gives its military a distinct advantage. French forces have engaged in multiple real-world missions, including counter-terrorism in Africa and operations in the Middle East. This operational experience shapes France's doctrine around flexibility, rapid deployment, and technological superiority. Spain's forces, while not as battle-tested, are known for their strong coordination and discipline. Within NATO operations, France's nuclear triad remains a cornerstone of its strategic power, ensuring deterrence and influence beyond Europe. No other European power, aside from the United Kingdom, maintains a similar capability. Spain instead focuses on regional stability, crisis response, and coalition building to maintain influence. Both nations contribute significantly to European defense architecture, though their methods and capacities differ greatly. In joint European projects, France and Spain often cooperate closely. France leads many initiatives like the Future Combat Air System project, with Germany and Spain working together to create a sixth-generation stealth fighter by 2040. This collaboration demonstrates Europe's push for independence from U.S. defense reliance and highlights how Spain and France complement each other. France provides leadership and resources, while Spain contributes advanced engineering and manufacturing support. If a direct comparison of combat potential were made, France would dominate in nearly every category. Its air force is larger, its navy more powerful, and its nuclear deterrent unmatched. However, Spain's smaller but efficient military is well adapted for modern hybrid warfare and NATO coordination. Spain's ability to operate seamlessly with allies could prove equally decisive in coalition warfare scenarios. In terms of readiness and modernization, both nations continue to upgrade their systems. France's recent defense. Reforms focus on expanding cyber defense, improving missile systems, and developing hypersonic weapons. Spain's modernization plan includes upgrading its Eurofighter fleet, developing autonomous systems, and investing in next-generation communications. These advancements ensure both nations remain relevant and capable in an era of rapidly changing threats.